guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are gonna talk about dating. She said it. Am I a relationship expert? Most definitely not. Do I have a lot of dating experience? Nope. But here we are. Anyways, this is not a dating channel, but we are gonna go into the messed up world of dating. And before we get started, I would just want to say thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. It's crazy how many subscribers I've gotten in the last few weeks, so I'm really happy about that. Thank you so much. Anyways, let's go right to the video. Okay, so the most obvious one is probably, it's so hard to meet people nowadays. It's usually, through friends or at work or college, depends on what you're doing. That's about it. Like, you don't just go out now and then there's that one person at the supermarket and you're just like, hey, and I mean, it might happen to you, but I usually don't. So what do a lot of people do nowadays? Dun dun dun. They get their phone. They're like, I'm so lonely. And then they go on dating websites or apps and then they're like, huh, this person looks good. So here's the thing about dating apps. First of all, they're really objective. I shall demonstrate to you. Let me get my glasses. Too big of a nose. Doesn't like cats. Ew, he was married before? Nope. Did you look at those eyes? Dude. If you ever look in the mirror, look at that hair. Ugh. It's really objective. There's the other thing about catfishing, I'm not talking about fishing, you know what I mean. So, catfishing. You finally find that perfect guy and you're like, ooh. Then you go on a date. I've never done this before, but then you go on a date and they don't look like their profile. My favorite one is when they say, well, I used to look like that a few years ago. Oh, yeah. Or it's some creep behind it and yeah, you don't want to know. There's a lot of movies about that, okay? A lot of true crime. So if you don't want to end up in true crime, maybe not the best option. Anyways. Then there's actually the new thing about Instagram followers. I did not know about this until I did my research. There's actually people that say, hey, I'm not that active on this app, so follow me on Instagram. That'd be the same thing if I'd say, I'm not that active on this app. How about you follow me on YouTube? Yeah, no. That's how you get your subscribers, man, I'll tell you. Okay, other thing I don't get. So, playing hard to get and not being too desperate. So, they're pretty close together. First of all, we are supposed to not be too desperate because that chases guys away. But on the other hand, if we don't show them that we like him, then they won't make a move. And some guys nowadays are like, I want the girl to make the first move. But then they're like, she's a little too desperate. I'm like, dude, what do you want? Do you want us to make the first move or not? Speaking of, let's pretend you finally made it on a date. And the date is over. It all went well. What do you do after that? Do you text them and say, hey, or tell them I had a good time? No, you don't want to be too desperate. Do you wait 5-10 days till they text you back? Maybe, because you don't want to be too desperate. And you waste a lot of time. Worst case scenario, you got ghosted. Or maybe they're scared to be too desperate too. So both people are like, why do we always play games? Is it really that hard not to play games during dating? Oh, and the worst thing is, let's imagine the following thing. You went through all of this effort, you went on dates, you had a good time and stuff, and it don't work out, or you get ghosted. The end. And then you have to restart all this over again. And then some people wonder why people don't want to date nowadays. Because it takes so much time and effort and emotional involvement to do this. I know, yeah, dating isn't that easy. I feel like back then, because we didn't have that many options, or at least it didn't feel like we had that many options, as if I was alive. Anyways, you would go on a date, you would say, yeah, I had a great time, let's do this again. But not today, my friends, not today. So can't we just all be honest about our emotions? Because that would save us a lot of time and a lot of pain, but no. I mean, imagine Disney princesses would have been like that. The princess yo, it was pretty cool. And she's like, yeah. He's like, I'll hear from you. And she's like, maybe. They would have never ended up together. I'm not saying that you have to take the first guy or girl you get and rush into a relationship and stuff, but please think about their feelings or someone else's feelings and don't play with them, because playing with people is really mean and it hurts. And if you're a player, lay down your cards and let them know. Say, yo, look, I'm a player. If you want to date me, that's fine, but it's nothing serious. cool. It's all about communication and being honest about our emotions. The world's cruel out there. We don't need more cruel assholes.